Be welcome back at the academy.
From a sorceress. Sure.
You want me to help you? Fine, but I warn you, you may not be able to handle me. But if you want to take a demon by the horns, then fine.
Well, we do have Nishika with us. Which needs to change her mind. Well, sorry, Eleni. I am no longer interested. This is pretty much what I do every game. I do not like the friggin' druid.
Ha! You call that an insult, goat girl? Even the tree worshipper could scrape up something better than that.
Goat girl? I've never heard that one before, Stumpy.
Ha! You're not trying. That's a nickname, not an insult. We Iron Fist call our own children Stumpy, you skinny bull. Ah.
Skinny bull? That doesn't even make any sense. Go back to your drinking, moss breath. At least you're good at that.
Moss breath?
Amateurs.
Amateurs? Why, the spoiled princess thinks she's better than us, Kelgar.
A bold claim from an academy dropout, seems to me.
You two wouldn't know an insult if it walked up and bit you.
Well then, why don't you show us how it's done, Firehair?
Firehair. Imaginative and biting, with just the slightest hint of wit. Is that really the best your demon blood can squeeze out, Tail for Brains?
My brains are not in my tail.
So, what are they? Right next to it? If so, might want to loosen the back of your pants a notch, because even with the hole, they're obviously not getting enough air.
Okay, explain that one to me.
Well, she said your brains are next to your tail, which would imply that your brains are in your rear end, and that you breathe through your
Okay, I get it, all right, little witch.
Don't take it so hard. I had to explain it, which means the insult's a failure. Put a tankard for effort, your highness. By my reckoning, the Flagons never had a finer table-cleaning goblin wench.
What, since your mother lost her job?
Ooh.
Now don't you be bringing my mother into this. You'd best be careful, you simpering little father's girl, or you'll learn a thing or two about Iron Fist honor and manhood.
Oh, you mean the two smallest things in all of Faerun? From what I hear, no woman could learn about Iron Fist manhood from you, Kelgar.
What? I'll have you know, plenty of women know about Iron Fist manhood. Plenty. They just all live up around Waterdeep. Or they'd tell you.
Kelgar, calm down.
Calm down? I won't take those words from some twig of a girl who doesn't know enough to choose the right tavern to fight in.
At least I learned my lesson from my tavern brawl, you fat-bellied little knee-high. Now, if you're done matching wits with me and coming up short, why don't you trundle back to your high chair and drink up your honor until it comes out the other end?
Oh.
Maybe later on, I'll come by to put you in your cradle.
Huh?
Wow. Fat-bellied little knee-high? That's good.
Shut up, Tail for Brains. Ha! And here I thought mages had nothing to offer the world. Tunkin, another round.
Get your drink yourself, dwarf. Seeing as how you haven't paid for a single drop your entire stay here.
Been wondering when you'd give in and grant me free reign over your kegs. Anyone else want anything?
Some dwarves should never be allowed to walk the surface, little freeloaders.
I have not run into that little conversation before. That was good. That was good. I would not want to get into an insult match with Quara. Of course, that's what happens when you get into an insult match with someone who has charisma as their primary stat. Just don't start fighting with a bard or you'll lose in that sort of a fight.
What is it you want, lass? They were in the mood to threaten, but not fully in the mood to start a fight. I think they were expecting me to drop the coin and leave quickly, which just goes to show you they don't know me too well. It's a shame they didn't keep it a friendly fight. Some people have no stomach for using their fists when they have a weapon at hand.
Why are you so eager to fight?
Well, I suppose I am, if you can call it that. I mean, it's all in good fun. Some take pride in craftsmanship, or in hunting, or in haggling for the best price on a blade or other piece of steel. Me, talking with my fists is my art form. Every tavern's an opportunity, I say. There's usually someone who could take a few punches to the gut and groin before they start weeping like a child.
What do you
Well,
do?
I don't know. I enjoy it, I guess. It's a mark of pride to be able to stand tall and take every punch, then give it right back until I'm the only one standing.
Is that usually how it turns
Most
out?
of the time. Only beaten really bad once. But I learned from it, and I'm determined not to let it happen again. Thing is, I'm glad it happened. It was my destiny.
What
Well,
happened?
you see, I used to win. Almost undefeated. But there was this time in a tavern far from here that I chose a fight that ended up choosing me. It was fate, I tell you.
Fate in a tavern
Well, it
brawl.
wasn't much of a fight. You see, there were these skinny-robed humans, barely twigs, that were sitting at the bar when one of our competitions broke out. There were chairs getting smashed, people screaming, tankards being used as clubs. Ah, glorious.
I don't understand the problem.
Well, everyone was having a good time when I noticed those skinny humans were just sitting there. Not even having the decency to pay attention. Just nursing waters. Waters! So I asked them, well,
Upset
shouted
about the
really,
water.
what in the hells they thought they were doing? Ignoring the fine entertainment and then insulting the establishment by not having ale?
The nerve of them.
And maybe I shoved one of them a bit. Or tried to break a chair over their skulls, since they were making a point of pretending they didn't hear me. Rude, I tell you.
Then what?
Ah, well, they used me as a bar rag first. And not a single punch I threw even hit them. Oh, they were moving too fast. And plus, I think I was seeing double or triple. Ugh, after they smashed my face into the bar a few times, they showed me the floor up close. The floor was pretty dirty by that point, by the way. Then, as the final blow, they sent me flying like a drunk hippogriff out the window. Magical it was. So, after I woke up and wiped the blood out of my eyes, and finally found all my teeth, I went back in and thanked them. Best beating I've ever received. They seemed a little taken aback by my friendliness, and it turns out they were part of some order. Son something or other, and get this, they devoted their lives to fighting with their fists. Can you imagine? Lifetime devotion to brawling. It's their lives, their craft.
I think he's taking monkhood interestingly.
They're monks, eh? Crazy water-drinking fools. Hope drinking water isn't what makes them fight like that. Anyway, that life sounded like destiny to me. I mean, those skinny excuses for humans were good. And then they spent their whole lives kicking the hell out of others, training for it. That's when I knew that's what I wanted to do with my life. My purpose was clear.
I don't think that.
Huh? Of course it is. Well, as far as I could tell once my head stopped ringing.
That.
You mean like headbutting someone? I already know how to do that. Though sometimes I need to grab them by the beard or collar and yank their head down so I could hit it properly.
It's not about violence.
Oh, is that so? Well, I must have missed that part while they were wiping down the tavern with my face and throwing me through a window. Shows how much you know about it. You didn't see them in action.
Let's move on. Interesting. Well, we'll have to visit the monkly order at some point soon. And see if we can't get Kelgar to... Huh? Been expelled like Gina was. Ah, the camera's all screwed up. There we go. As of you, we were only defending ourselves. Defending? You attacked me first. I'll arrest you all if you start a fight. Where do you threatened our sister Jean at the sunken flagon. We're right at the sunken flagon. It's directly behind me. I think this will only be 70 blood. Whoa. That's a lot of spells being chucked. Alright, fine. You started it. Zap. Is that like the equivalent of getting a strike when bowling? I kind of think it is. It's like, strike! Anyway. Yeah, Quara has a lot of trouble following her.
I'll take the lead.
Also, she took a beating. And there are enemies nearby. Oh, look at all those friggin' thugs, man. Zap. Good zap right there. Ow. Please stop hitting me with spells, you jerk. Friggin' thug mages. I like how these Neverwinter citizens are just standing there like, hey, how's it going? Good weather today, huh? Oh, more people fighting to the death. It happens 2-3 times a day. What are you guys doing? Just punch him. Oh, they're stunned. Stupid mage. Quara is floored. That's fine. I can handle this. I want to recast Stone Skin, though. Alright, they're back up on their feet. Zap. And he's dead, and he's running for it. You can't hide from magic missile. It's magic. It never misses. I wonder what would happen if you cast magic missile right as somebody teleports. Since the whole point of magic missile is it never misses, would it follow them to wherever they teleported to? That would be interesting. Let's go visit the last guard post. Another watchman to help him out that we're not leaving our post. And then he says everyone wants to watch to help, but they won't increase their pay. How's the patrol going? Not too rough, I hope. Why do you ask? It's been hacked. These men are running loose, stealing anything that isn't nailed down. So when keeping them on a leash, I can imagine it's rough going out there tonight. So bless me though, I've got guard post duty. No way you could get me to go out there. I'm gonna sit here and stay alive till my shift is over. That's the reason why War is getting controls this district. Think about the watchmen who are working for a gang. You know who the turncoats are? My suspicions, but no proof. Why should I care? If the officers won't do anything about it, I'm not going to start. I'll lock them up. Still, I'm one man. That's not going to happen. Change has to start somewhere. Do what I'm told and collect my pay. Look, you don't have to tell me something needs to be done about the watchman getting paid to look the other way. Thing is, I'm not going to cause trouble. I can't trust the people on top, at the top to stand by me when things get rough. Alright, so he's not breaking the rules, but he's, I guess, looking out for number one, which I can kind of sympathize with.
What's going on?
Quara, who's your familiar? She's got a weasel? Yeah, weasel named Tammin. Interesting. I think rabbit named Bartholomew is the best. What the fire? Quara, what did you do? We don't. Is there anything I could do to help? To let us do our job. The city watch can't let this go. If we do, the city belongs to them. Who did this? This gang is behind this. I'd bet a year's wages on it. They were trying to send the watch a message.
Give me a moment, and this will all be over.
She wants war, she's gonna get. Anything I can do? Okay. What do you mean? It's been too timid out here. I'm just gonna sit here and let my invincible companions handle this fight. Because they are invincible right now, because I'm in a dialogue box. How's it going, Quara? Strike us wherever she pleases, and now Lieutenant Rose has been lost to this blaze, along with a number of our brothers. We're busy here right now. If you're going to looking for orders, Marshal Cormac is over in the merchant's quarter. It's the good captain. We need to act. Sucks. So that went by pretty quick. I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. It's been like an hour and 20 minutes anyway. I will talk to you all later on, okay? You guys take care. Bye-bye for now.